loses 1 life. Okay. I am gonna have to not let that stay. Now we plot highway robbery. Another cunning coyote. Now I need more targeted stuff for Slick Shot Show Off. 1 turn buffs would be nice. Need to draw something that's not a land. It's fine. Gonna be hard for him to hold both of those back. He's gonna get greedy. Yeah. Now we'll just go in and show him the error of his ways. Okay, so show off. Will Felonious Rage. Now we highway robbery, sacking the land we have tapped. We got acrobatic leap. That's another good one. We still got the planes to run it. Yep. Not going to be a one-shot, but he's not going to like it. I'll tell you that much. I could actually hold that. I should have held that until after I declared attackers, because then it'd untap him. But not much I could do after I've already declared the card. Guess I could have canceled it, but I already had it targeted and whatnot, so. Now we're tied, bud. But I'm going to run out of steam wicked there. So I need to pull card draw. I'm also entirely reliant on getting through, so if he starts holding back some flying bats, it's going to be problematic. That's fine. Okay. Oh, highway robbery. Play land. I think we just play it, sadly, because we need the draw. Sacrifice a land. Sacrifice a tapped land. Oh. Target creature gains trample. It's not going to get me through. I need to deal with that channeler. Couldn't. Nah. I think we might be hosed here. I can chump the channeler. I actually have to just rest on my laurels with that. Okay. Rabbits don't matter until the turn after this one. Can you give the Essence Channeler Trample? Because if not, I can do this. Then I'll be at 1. Yeah. Still have the opportunity to give my show off tramples, so I can... Nope. I needed to pull something there to beast him out. Sad. And that's the problem when you got it all on one. Blew my load too early. What are you gonna do about it? So that deck is 2-2 now. But at least the losses are fast. Unlike my control deck where it's usually a slog to the loss. No show off, but probably worth keeping with all that buff and casting. Honestly, I should have played a shock there in case there's speed. Or played a green there. Red? Jesus, I can't even function. What is going on? I'll have to show off. Now he should know what the deck is. The thing is, this deck is so easy to counter if the person understands what it does. Because all they have to do is figure out how to block a flyer when I'm showing them that a flyer with haste is going to come in and absolutely ravage the dog shit out of their face. These guys doing getting oil counters and getting +1/+1s. That creature has greater power, evolving adaptive, puts an oil counter. Okay. So we will be ready to shock whenever something goes to go to 3. Put 2 oil counters on target artifact or creature you control. Which one you gonna target, bud? That's wonderful. What if I shock it while that's on the stack? Okay. Other white. I can get some damage out here. Might be worth it, but probably better to hang for a double strike as long as he's just beating the hell out of me and thinks he's on the front foot. So far we still have mana for everything in hand. That's fine. We're essentially currently at 10 health. And I think that puts us at what, 8? -3, 5. This will put us at 5 health. That's how math works. Can I get card draw? Nope, I pulled the land. Well, give vigilance. Okay, I have to use acrobatic leap after declare attackers. So what we do is we Felonious Rage. And then we go to combat, all attacks, one attacker, acrobatic leap. That will untap him. So we still have blocks, and then we hang on to Crumb and get it. And we will promise the gift to give it indestructible. Hopefully we can pull some coyotes for chump blocks. Before we go to damage, gift of food. I wish I had one more thing to put on it. But I guess if I was... I misplayed that. I could have... Well, not great now, because I won't be able to save him, but I could have hung on to everything and just buffed him out in the blocking phase there. I don't have anything to deal with someone that big as the biggest issue in this. And now I need to rebuild. I think I might have to play a little more fast and loose with letting my health get real low before I pull that off. And we're still learning it. Like I said, that this is my 5th game with the deck. So I mean, I'm just gonna do that with him tanking. Like, I've got 4 health and nothing to block. I'd have to top deck Jesus in order to get out of that, and that's not happening. Thanks. Next game. Okay. Let's see if we can pull it off this time. Not with that hand. I mean, it'd be a risky keep. It's son of a bitch. Ship the interrupter? Yeah, ship the interrupter. Should have taken the risky keep. Especially against this deck. Okay. Gotta use shocks to stand. These are going to spiral very quickly if he's playing the mono red aggro turn sideways. Oh, he's got the same plan. We at least got something to plot. This dude's like, what the hell did you just play? Because I'm in some off-meta Boros version of this deck. Oh, not surprised about the hero. Next. I may actually hang on to that shock. Because if he goes to do the show off combo, I can shock it out of the stack, hopefully. He does have the potential of being able to respond. But he's not going to have a lot to deal with 5, right? Need another land before the Animus works for me. What you tanking about, bud? We're in turn stuff sideways red. See if the show off comes out here. Nope. Okay. Coyote. We'll just keep rolling if he's gonna keep playing with little kid gloves. Solve. We have to shock in response to him doing anything that raises its toughness. Go full control? Or are you just going to start dropping stuff here? Probably gonna drop this monster. What I'm worried about is that's fine. That's fine. What does the monstrous roll actually do? Oh, he's putting it on the Heartfelt Hero. That's interesting. Hmm. Only 8 damage. +1/+1 has trample. Didn't quite get there. Should have done that on first main. There he goes. Okay. That's why I did it second main. I mean, he'd have got there with a show off if he did it. No, he would have had to sack something. Boop. I didn't have the red up for the shock because of the coyote. So, that was on me. I got greedy with plotting.
Might say you lost the plot.
I mean, I still had the plot. I had 2
I mean,
plots.
you did.
It's worth... I mean, I've got good buff cards, so... Yeah, probably. Probably worth. Actually play the correct land for starting turn this time, so I've got shock response to whatever their turn 1 drop is. Okay. How nice. All we need is the slick shot. It's got a player's hand of them, so we should be able to get one. Card opponent reveals their hand, you may choose a non-land from it. If you do, they discard it. Otherwise, you may put up the exiled card they own into their graveyard. Okay. Well, in response to that, I'll kill your tiny bones, and then you can see my hand. And he'll probably discard the Bane Splitter. Although Might of the Meek would be a good one for him to discard. Gonna get greedy and make me discard the creature that I'm not super worried about. Yep. Okay. Okay. Oh, it's hand hate. Okay. It's this. This is the part of the meta that I'm not a super fan of. I'd rather go up against a control deck. Hand hate's just not fun to me. Like this is just stop tanking. I don't even care. There's literally nothing about rank that'll make me want to sit through this dude tanking on trying to figure out what he's going to make me discard before he plays a bat that's just going to make me discard something else. I know what that's going to do. It's literally why my control deck has so much card draw in it. It's like twice as much as I would normally run. Just because that's the meta is... Let's have all of this... They run like a player-handed duress, a player-handed the bats that exile a card, just... The Lilith makes you discard constantly. That's a keep. It's 100% a keep. Shock mana. Gotta keep shock mana up. Okay. I like it. We plot show off. Now everything from here is just making sure our math is good. Scribe one, create a treasure, okay. Go ahead and plot him. And we still got shock mana if necessary. We got Rustler's Rampage for the double strike. Crime, exile up to one target black card from your graveyard, copy it. Okay. Well, you need to stock your graveyard before that does you any good. And? Okay. Plot the coyote. Next turn we plot the other coyote, and then it goes show off coyote, coyote, safe passage. On Desecrator. Okay, interesting. So now I assume that's has an activation, so next turn he'll probably attack with the freebooter and I am not getting shit for mana. Your Desecrator, if an outlaw was sacrificed this way, create a treasure. Okay. If I had 2 mana up, I could have taken out the Desecrator, but... So until end of turn, if you control an outlaw, exile the top card of your library, you may play it. Okay, that's what, 10, 13, so I still got 2 health. Okay. Now it's my turn? Okay, show off. Coyote. Coyote. Now, safe passage, so he'll get big. Then we play Bane Splitter. Whipping to him. That is instant. So now we go to attacks. Just him. Blockers. We go to damage. Well, just so I don't fuck anything up. Give him double strike. Then we'll shock. That should be one shot. Seems alright. I think what I need in that deck is some chumps. Some like 1-drop chumps. We are done with red, so what we can do now is go back to the control deck that I was having fun with. This is fairy control, and essentially my goal is to just get 1 fairy out and get there. That's not too bad. Got enough mana for 3 steps ahead. Oh, this is a toxic deck. Negate. I need to ship that because I need to hit kill. Thank you, man. Have a good one. Enjoy the rest of your night and or day. Sleep well if that's what you're doing. Demir Toxic. I've always seen this as... we actually want... Can play that just to chump, and that's probably the right play. Do you have Essence Scatter? What are you tanking on, buddy? This deck's tempo is very different than the one we were playing before. I am going to chump. I'm assuming he's going to buff it. I already declared blockers. You should have done that before. Okay. Still got Essence Scatter mana. Also Spell Stutter, which is ooh. I can just keep it tapped down for a little bit. Might get something out past. Go ahead and decline. I would rather have the counter spell mana up and lose the sprite, especially because I have Spell Scorn Coven. Spell Scorn Coven. That's a bit of a tongue twister. Did he learn? Each opponent sacrifices a creature. No, thank you? How about both players lose a creature? Okay. Now we draw go. Till we get enough mana to hold up counterspell into his turn after playing the creature. Vraska? You can put that back in your hand. Yeah, he took damage for that. I'll let him do it again. That's okay, you can take more damage for that. We still have 3 steps ahead. And he has hope in his heart that he's going to get this through. Your opponent gets a poison counter, draw a card. I'm going to let that through. He's still got the health to play Vraska. He has 3 or more poison counters, draw 2 cards. I'm going to let him draw gas. Because he's going to think I've got no counter magic. Does he have the greed to tap 2 and play Vraska? I can scatter this and still have 3 steps ahead mana, so. Okay. Nothing? See what he does. Come on, buddy. I can just stutter that. We'll actually loot with one of these. And we will. We discard. I think we discard the island. I may live to regret this. Yeah. The pixies essentially make everything cheaper. I won't be able to 3 steps ahead, but I do have Long River's Pull. And whatever creature gets through, if he's... Well, looks like we got to give him a card, because I don't want to lose that pixie right now. Yeah. I don't want to lose that, so we'll give him the card and counter that. Rather have a negate than the Long Rivers, but only so much we can do. You gonna do something in response? I mean, I'm tapped out, bud. He's just gonna rope me on this because he's frustrated. So this is actually his opportunity to make something. That's fine. Also weird. And he gets a creature out of it. Should be able to drop that now. Do we just drop it again and then Consuming Ashes? Eh. We can Consuming Ashes on his turn if we need, because it's instant, right? Yeah. And we still got 3 steps ahead mana. If it's necessary. Draw the gas. Proliferate twice. Huh. Maybe. Hard to say with control. Yes, I am making their life miserable. I guess that means I'm winning. Oh, he countered it. That's okay. We still have Consuming Ashes because we didn't burn it on the 2-1. So I can Consuming Ashes that. I'm actually going to block that. Ooh, now we got negate mana. Yeah. So I'm just going to main phase. Yeah, I'm going to main phase this because he's got no mana up. Now the problem is I need draw and I'm not pulling it. Got at least 8 draw spells in this deck. That's fine. That only puts me at 5. 10's the danger zone. Nebraska is absolutely a game ender for him. Do I have 3 mana left over if I do that? No. So we have to hold on to our Spellscorn Coven to use as a counter. I still haven't pulled a man land or anything. Only puts us at 6. That's not worth countering. How many Veraskas have we taken care of? That's not worth countering. 2? Yeah. So I mean, he could have up to 2 more. Most people don't run a full player hand of those, though. Even though it's a win con. This is a great chance. Just send that back. I don't want to end up with nothing, but we still got counterspell mana, so now he's got to decide what to discard. And this gives me a blocker to deal with the Skull Dweller. We'll still have consuming ashes for the next one. The issue is if that's proliferate, I'm not going to be happy about it, whatever he's doing. And it's something. Okay. We're enough in the danger zone that I actually want to block. Okay, land in hand, that's fine. We will just fucking main phase that. He's got nothing in hand to deal with this. And now we've got nothing to do for counters, so. What? Just flexing on me with that reef? There you go. Can you somehow give that infect? Because if so, I'm fucked. Or poison, or whatever they're calling it. Toxic. I mean, not any of those would work, but yeah. Okay. Well, there's my card draw. Deduce is so good. 2 mana, draw a card, gives you a clue to draw another card. Okay, we can actually get that out and then still have Spellscorn Coven up for the bounce. And that gives us something in the battlefield. I don't think I would block the Reef with it, because now he's attacking on a different axis, right? Initially, he put all of his resources into poison, and now he's trying to go for life. So I can actually kind of bite out that Reef without much worry. Thank you for getting me through that flood. That would have been a feels bad. No blocks. And I hit a draw card. Fell. Not bad, but instant speed would be better. My cat's is losing her mind. One more land would let me play a Coven without worrying about needing counter magic. I can blow the fell on that skull, since he's not really doing much. Fine. Trying to mill me out. He's got a ways to go. 23? What, 5 turns? I would die before that. Oh? I mean, it's 4 turns no matter which way he goes with it. So let's get a Coven out, force him to discard that. No attacks, so I've got options. Kinda. I was hoping he'd do something silly like try to flex on me with the Reef again. and then I could fell his reef on second main, but he does not have that kind of hubris. Ah, there was the goodies. Okay, so we've got two options, and I think the actual option is to do this. Okay, now we're gonna fell that boy, because we are danger close. Now he's got to get there with 6 turns on that. 4 drop. I think counter magic is my best solution here, because he can't just win off of whatever if I've got counter up. Should have plenty of draw, because we still got 3 deduces in that 17 cards. I've never had one go with through that much of my deck. Okay. That's fine. So let's do... Is it worth felling one of those? Nah. We'll throw another pixie out. Now, whatever he tries to come through with, I can kill. And then I'll fell any big things he manages to play. Okay. Go ahead and do 2. So all attacks. And we still got Spell Scorn mana for whatever that is. I think we actually got this at this point. Yep. Actually, that's kind of annoying, but we can force him to lose more health by returning it to his hand, and then he'll have to play it again. If it was 2 mana? Yeah, and I get to draw. Beautiful. That's fine. Doesn't get you there. That puts me at 4. They're not doing infect, so... Oh, they are? What? I didn't realize they were toxic. I misplayed that. I would have kept both of them up if I'd known that was toxic. That was a good game. That was a really good game. Down to the wire. All right. We grinding, boys. We grinding. I don't mind the infect deck. That one's pretty good. So far, the only thing in the meta that I think is like, this could be worse, but I don't have black. I can stall with just blue. And we got curate mana, so if I don't need to counter anything turn 2, we can curate. We're going to see all the card draw this time. If I had seen any of it that wasn't in the graveyard, it'd have been real nice. Cavern of Souls, the bat. Nice. What? What's he going to get here? Because he's probably going to either take the negate or maybe the curate. You know what I can do? I can stack this in my favor. Stutter. I'm going to put the spell stutter one from the top. So he sees the pixie. That way if he pulls the negate, I get the spell stutter next turn. It was the curate he went for. That's fine. We'll drop this. We'll decline. I'll trade with that bat happily and get my fell back. If it comes down to it. Got not dead after all. Well, that's next to useless. I can spell scorn that and he can't do a damn thing. He could then duress me. Could also spell stutter it. Then he won't be able to do it. Eh. Return it to his hand. I mean, yep. Saw the duress coming. Season of Weaving is probably an okay choice there, but honestly, the counter spells are probably slightly more annoying. I mean, that just puts it on an adventure. I don't want that enchantment on the board. Because that's endless recursion. Long River. That's not bad. If I could pull a swamp, that'd be real fucking nice. 3 mana. Do I just let that through? Still got plenty he can do in the turn. We're just gonna Long River that. He's gonna play something big afterwards, but that night is a recursion nightmare. Oh, Nameless City. I'm not worried about that. Can I please have a land? He was trying to buff the bat so he could attack with it and kill the pixie, but he saw a land. That's why he picked the bat. I have to negate that. That pixie's keeping me in here. All I had was negates anyways, so let that guy through. If I could just pull any black mana, that'd be great. Oh, thank you. Okay. I think we just stuff the pixie. Welcome back.
You
Yeah.
exist.
Got a customer go down right at 5. I've been on the line with Josh for an hour.
That's rugged.
I hear you're playing Magic, maybe? That
Yup.
Pixie?
Yup.
I was doing
Missed all
my
the fun
daily.
stuff.
It's doing my dailies while I was on the phone with him.
What? Get Rug Monster. Can I pull my one of... Oh no, he made me discard it. I'm gonna have to put another Season of Weaving in this deck. That's what I'm seeing. Get Rug. Oh, Trample. Okay. I need AoE hate. Nope. No, we fucked. We fucked here, boys. Unseed. Alright. So we're tweaking. We gotta get another one of those Season of Weavings in the deck. A new pack. Can you pull a Season of Weaving so I don't have to craft one? No. Nope. Sad. Okay. So did this Season of Weaving. Is it that we will pull might actually swap 2 of the fells for the shot the sheriff, I think it is. Is it shot or shoot? What are my? Feel free to show me not collected. Format legal, standard. Okay. Must be shoot the sheriff. Shoot? No.
Shoot the shit.
Oh, it's now it's not looking at. It's just black, right? Yeah. Okay. 2 of those. We'll cut 2 fells. Then maybe a negate? Yeah, we'll cut a negate. I'm actually gonna sideboard that for when I'm running it as sideboard. 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 I said sideboard. That deck has no sideboard. Oh. You can tell I've only been doing best of ones. Craft all. Wait, no, not cancel. Hopefully, every time they don't have escape set to back out of menus. And it fucking gets me every time. What's the cost on these, by the way? $750? We're 10 off. Again, every time. 750 or 5,000 gold. And then additional, just normal drafts. Okay. This can fuck off. As we were. Standard ranked. What tank, yeah. I'm so uncomfortable with the number of lanes in this deck, but the auto shuffler usually makes it fine. Which is more than you can say for having the appropriate number of lanes. Every time I've run this deck with 24 or 26 lands, I just get absolutely flooded out.
Yeah. Where are you drawing on them?
Yeah. Somehow.
Tell me, man, it's like 21, 22 is like the sweet spot for some fucking reason. In any deck, I don't. But it does get fucked with if you're running some sort of ramp green stuff. That
Yeah. This some strange version of that flick shot deck. I want to hope for something. I'm not going to hope. We're not going to hope for anything. We're just going to scatter that and carry on with our lives. Yeah, I'll take one to the draw every time. Shoot the sheriff, that's why. But now it's going to do us no good. Oh no, that's not an outlaw. Oh, I thought that was an outlaw. I assumed they'd be running an outlaw deck. To blockers. Is it an outlaw? Human assassin. So I should be able to do that, but I can't. Why? It's instant. One and a black. Oh, outlaws. Why have the errated text? So it is an outlaw. Assassins, mercenaries, pirates, rogues, warlocks are outlaws. Okay. We will curate here. I think we just ship both. Yeah, I want to land. Okay, Essence Scatter. That's not a land. The Swamp's a land. It's not the land we want, but it's a land. Yeah, we're just gonna spell scorn that. You can put that right back in your hand, buddy. Okay, now we're getting some lands. I still don't need the protection yet. We're gonna ship that. We're also gonna see if we can't get a 3 steps ahead off on their turn for draw discard. We'll discard shoot the sheriff. Plundering pirate enters, create a treasure token. 3/2. Chart. Well, there goes our 3 steps ahead for looting. I want to avoid that kind of damage being on the field at the moment. And that was an outlaw.
how'd your hordes go?
Not too bad.
Yeah, hordes. Okay.
I finished that whole quest chain pretty
Oh, nice.
handily.
Did it make you go do another one?
Yeah, it made me do
Make
another
it a-
compass, and then
okay,
after the
okay.
compass is kind of where we stopped, but it was
Alright,
like there's like 2 rewards left from that lady. Okay, so if I Essence Scatter, I still have 3 steps ahead for looting mana. Okay, before we go to my turn, loot. Guard that. We're currently seeing the exact reason I didn't have shoot the sheriff in here before. Oh, shart. I thought I had one more land. Hindsight's 20/20. Okay. That. We do have some tomfoolery we can do with 3 steps ahead. Did they expect something weird out of me?
Are you playing standard by chance, Nolan?
Yeah.
Okay. Just wondering.
Okay. They didn't block there? I do not understand. Okay. Unless what he's got in his hand is an instant, I can do some shenanigans. Autopay. Now you can discard your card, buddy. Then I can block. It was a kill spell. That's fine. Do we hang on to the spell scorns here? Gotta let Julia out. Cryptid Crossing. And do I have a 4 and 3? So we'll still be able to bounce a spell. Or Long River. Okay, we're just gonna want to hold on to it to make him actually get value out of it, but we'll just not get greedy, get more creatures up. Alright, back to live scene. Now we'll swing out with our 2. Tap and do 1 damage. Yep. For mana, he could do it. I have to gift a card. I don't want him to have multiples of those. Bad enough with how we're doing. For mana. What did you pull? Not gas. Next. Swinging with all of them. He's taking 4. I'm taking 2. Yeah, we just go all in. There's so many creatures on the board for my deck. This deck is supposed to just be short range creatures with just grinding.
You're slowly becoming my fairies deck.
I mean, yes, yes. I am slowly becoming your fairies deck.
I resolve that 1-drop fairy and then hold up counter magic and spell scorns. And
I mean, that's essentially what I do. Except I also have some long rivers and then some other
You got the new
shenanigans.
counter magic. There's one that counters base. It's a counter spell. You have to pay 2, but 1 additional for every fairy you control. So it
Okay.
eventually can become a
Yeah. I've got that
counter.
one in here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then there's a removal spell. It's negative X, but it's a free -3 if you control fairy. So it's just 1 black.
I can at
Or you can-
least force him out of mana, but that's not even going to do anything. There's no point. No point in wasting the spell scorn on it. Spell stutter?
Oh, yep, there it is.
He's got something in hand, so what we'll do, just get a full player hand of spell scorns out. Now this is, or pay like, add 6.
6. Yeah.
He's got a block. He still takes 4. He'll be at 3 health. He can swing in with his 2/2, but it's dead. My kitten is crying.
What's his weird little enchantment do?
1 damage to me if an outlaw dies. Don't
Okay.
tell your mother that I gave you that food. Target opponent does nothing. What does it actually do? It doesn't. I think it was discard.
Yeah.
But spell stutter might as well go off.
I can't even pay for it with the flex.
Yeah. He has no way to buff the shit out of him, but that gives him lifelink, right? 4 or more +1/+1s.
It's Menache anyways.
Is he? He's not Menache yet.
Yeah, +1/+1 count it. What did it say?
As long as he has 4 or more
Oh,
+1s,
4 or more.
he has medicine
Okay.
lifelink. Oh, I don't even have to kill that.
Nah,
I'm just gonna eat it in the chops. No blocks. And then I will flunge
Wait,
and maths
What
for
a-
blockers, right?
what set is that vampire from? Is that an outlaw or something?
Yes, that's one of the
Yeah.
outlaw ones.
Oh yeah, it is. Okay.
There you go. There's 1 damage. Now I only got to get 2 past. Give him the GG. That was a good one. That was a good one. Actually went pretty well. That's how the deck is supposed to work-ish. I just ended up with no mana in the beginning there, which was a little rough. Unless everything's blurring together, which is possible. My brain is pudding. Is it trying to find a fairy control deck to put me against? Because the arena matchmaking thing is just silly. And it's like, you want to play the same deck you're playing, right?
Yeah, it's a little sad.
Yeah.
Which is fine for aggro.
Is it? It just means there's no difference. Like,
Yeah, it's just this whole thing's meant
We
for new
mulling that.
players, so they see cards they're used to, type of thing. That's also why
That-
it doesn't properly shuffle your deck.
happily keep this. And I'm going to do something that's going to feel very foreign to me. Goodbye, 3 steps ahead. Everything else costs 2 mana. I could have turned 1 to fairy, but I want to be able to turn 2 deduce or negate. Ah!
Oh shit.
Why? What? He's floating a mana? What was that about?
Some people turn off the auto.
Ah,
tapping 'cause
okay.
it's trash. it will fuck you over.
I mean, it
sometimes.
will, but like you can just tap ahead of time if you think it's going to. We pass. Ready to shoot the sheriff if he tries any chicanery. But turn target mouse you control gains your choice of double strike or trample
Whoa.
until end of turn.
Manifold mouse. What the fuck? Oh, it has offspring? That's cool.
That's wild. Oh, I'm the one who's tanking this time. Gonna, in response. Just in response, I shoot the mouse. And now we got 3 steps ahead. Aim, deduce, and negate. So let's throw the Snare Master sprite out. Do I make him sad or hold up counter magic? I don't have creature counter. So let's actually just make him a little sad.
Still.
Yup. This when he plays 2 and he plots the slick shot show off. And I just eternally hang on to a counterspell for it. I think he's trying to figure out why his Monastery Swift Spear is tapped. Got 3 mana. I mean, this could also be perplexing because red players aren't used to, you know, we're on what, like turn 4?
Yeah, he's got 3 lands and you're only at 18. Like, what's. You should be, like, basically almost dead.
Yeah, yeah. Exactly. 4 mana to do my bullshit with that. Mocking Sprite, but that's essentially leaves me with nothing. I'm gonna keep this up to chump whatever he tries to give double strike. Now that I got a Mocking Sprite for backup. And 3 steps ahead mana. Love to deduce if he doesn't give me a reason to do elsewise. I've got that fucking black -2 to all creatures. I don't remember the name of the card. That would be
Is it
really nice against this deck.
Perilous. 1 black, perilous something.
Yeah,
If that's still the legal one. There might be a
something
new
like
one.
that. Okay.
Can like compare this. I've only
Are
played
you
it
giving
like
it
once ever.
trample or double strike? What are you doing, bud? At the beginning of combat? Yeah. If you give it trample, I won't block it. If you give it double strike, I'm just gonna block it. Okay. Deduce! That's a negate. That's a scatter. That's a make me sad. I mean, I could play the Sprite, but then if he tries to do anything with double strike, he could very easily give... Jesus. Well, that's not gonna be great. I'm gonna scatter that. I don't need 2 creatures with double strike getting buffed.
He could give Jesus.
Yeah, he could give Jesus. Could have 1 mouse with double strike and trample and just shit down my throat. Okay.
That's what Jesus would do.
Perilous malicious eclipse.
Okay, yeah.
I'm thinking of the one before that.
Rockfall, Rockface Village, yeah. +1 gains haste. Mouse, otter, or raccoon. I mean, that fucking hurt. Well, I mean, that is a solution.
But is it the final solution?
No. It's just an
It's
owl
probably for the
eating a
best.
mouse. Nothing as drastic as that. That would be slick shot. I can't even fucking stop him from doing that. That's gonna be bad. Can he give it double strike though? Second slick shot was not okay. That was the answer. Yeah, I'm posed here. Oof.
Yeah, Corey,
How
try playing
long
the
was he
tent
sitting on
druid
those slick
a little
shots?
wonky with the controller.
Well, yeah, you gotta kind of aim your pets with a mouse. Yeah.
Well, so whenever you have like a targeted ability on your bar,
Yeah.
it puts a marker above an enemy's head, and you can kind of like
Send them
wiggle it
at
in
it.
there.
Okay.
It seems to
Bed
favor
Oreo.
higher power targets.
No.
So like you're not gonna whip them at chaff if there's a 3 elite right there.
Uh,
So far at least.
What is this hand?
Ooh.
I know what
Ooh,
I'm
mocking
shipping.
sprites. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
So, ooh.
Well,
I definitely understand why people don't pick stuff up on
Yep.
on controller though.
Yeah, next that was miserable.
Yep,
I mean, it
that part
sounds
is
miserable because it just picks up like
problematic.
everything in the area, or doesn't. Like,
No, it just picks up whatever you're kind of closest to, and there's
yeah.
no targeting. Like you don't get a choice. It selects what you pick up.
Yep. Get the early stuff so that I can get the reduced spell cost and just eat whatever happens. You know he could have done that second main? I mean, I've done dumber things. Take 3 to the jaw. Now we can get the sprite out. Oh, I'm tempted. Nah. Next. Can't block, so let's go through. Put 'em in the air. Sitting on a grip. Oh, the shit he's making is the same thing. it's just gonna make more fucking creatures. But I don't. Next time he plays it, it's gonna do the same shit. This is what this man has done with 2 mana.
Is this that like weenie reanimator? Yeah.
Yeah, it's the weenie
Which is
reanimator.
gross. That
Flood the
makes a
fucking
fuck
board.
ton of, yeah. The whole curve of the deck. I think Monastery Mentor is their highest card.
Yeah.
How the fuck did he? Oh, he reanimated it, didn't he?
Yeah,
Okay.
he reanimated it and has been subsequently just getting huge with it.
Got some jacked monks.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to start blocking them. And it's on cast, so it doesn't even matter if I counter it. So let's get bigger pixies out that can actually block the weenies. And now we'll start blocking wide. Just discarded another one, which I'm sure he'll reanimate. No attacks. And I will Sudoku a blocking sprite if it means getting rid of some of these. Knew that was coming back. That's fine.
How could you possibly have known?
Okay, so I can take out one of the monastery mentors by double blocking. I lose 2 fucking pixies for it though. These guys are the same fucking thing, and I'll only lose 1. Well, no, I lose 2 no matter what. Well, might as well not take. One health. Not enough to get through. Like, this deck was way faster than the fucking mono red. Oh, I absolutely needed to put a hatch down for all those monks. That was. I needed a fucking horde base with that dude's board state. Like, that shit was nutty. I should have at least gone to my turn to draw and see if I could have pulled one of my board wipes or my global -2s. But that's. The fact that it was cloning so quickly, that card is just busted. No, that's a keeper. Fucking 2 deduces and a negate. I absolutely keep 7 with 2 deduces. Deduce. Man tanking on dropping a land. Do, sir. I would like to play land. I mean, at least you can stim and move the cards around in your hand. I might just win here, because this dude might just be AFK.
Get the old rope-a-dope.
Yeah, turn 1 rope-a-dope. Gonna get that out of the way. You're gonna fucking turn 1 rope-a-dope me and then say hello. I know I'm not gonna get anything useful out of you. What you doing, buddy? Ah, the old turn 3 rope-a-dope. Search your library for creature land, reveal it, put it on the battlefield tapped. And otherwise put it into your hand, then shuffle. I let that happen. It's a creature, so it should go to his hand. We deduce. Baronaughty, that's fine. It's a weird search. Okay. I guess
Oh,
it's
God.
it's
Is
the
that just a
toxic
rock?
deck. Yeah.
Oh, God.
Which means I just hold up 3 steps ahead.
What a weird start.
Yeah.
Unless it's just like a fun of you guys.
Maybe. I mean, it's absolutely one that I need to not let resolve.
Where he's like a weird. There's used to be a combo where you just get them out and cast 40 things on them.
Oh shit, I can't even do that.
Oh shit.
I did not realize. Well,
Just rage.
yup, because it's when he becomes a target.
Okay.
Well, I'd rather it be once.
Oh shit, no.
What?
Oh, I guess you're sweet. I was gonna say play a blue mana, but hold on.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna consuming ashes here.
Gotcha.
You are right.
Exile.
Think that's the play, and even fucking main phase it so he has fewer responses to do. It feels dirty.
You could upkeep it.
Yeah, that's true. I'd have
Or
to
you
go
like
hard control, but
oh god. I don't know. Just let it happen. Don't let it live. He's in the tank. Fuck.
Hexproof Ward 1. Yike. Have toxic? He does. Oh, that's gonna be bad. Can you do anything quickly? That'll drop negate down. Doesn't do anything for 3 steps ahead. 2, I can 3 steps ahead anything. So we get Baronaughty out. Out of water. My bad, buddy. Didn't mean to. Is this when he attacks and then he goes to buff it like with 17 things? Make some targeting feedback loop?
What's that thing on it? Let me put one of those. I forget what
It's
they're called.
ward.
Curses or something.
Gives him
These are
+1/+1 in ward.
Rolls. That's the name of them. Rolls.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like the monster roll or the sorcerer roll
Yes.
or the slow your roll.
I could not slow this roll anymore if I wanted to. This man is so hard in the tank. All that. No. you in the tank of me countering your green spell in your mono green deck. I'm pretty sure this man has never finished a game with this deck. He's just attritioned everybody out.
I don't think there's timers anymore on best of one. Just
I mean, you
hourglass
can
clock.
hit a rope. I've seen it
Well,
happen.
there used to be an actual clock, no matter what,
Yeah.
and they could just hit the 0 and lose, which I've had people do.
Now and 3 steps ahead. Yes. And I'm not getting fucked by that, so.
If you hover over his little hourglass, if they still have clocks, a clock should show up. If not, then I think they got rid of them.
I mean, I know if you
Okay,
blow your
that's good.
timeouts, if you
Yeah,
run into
timeouts will
timeout,
kill you.
you'll get got.
Maybe only best of 3 has the actual clock now.
I don't know. I mean, there should be a clock
It's
because
ridiculous the amount of games I've won just because people take forever.
yeah,
I'm always 10 to 12 minutes ahead.
like
of
this guy
someone.
being in the tank.
Yeah, like you've probably got 8 minutes on this dude already.
Yeah. Okay. End turn.
Get that little chess clock rolling.
Yeah.
Slap that thing.
Slap that.
Slap.
Smack that. Get on the floor. Smack that.
It's okay, John. You don't have to.
I don't have to smack that.
Yeah, I know. You poison me. Target creature you control deals damage equal to its power to target creature.
Hard-hitting question. What the fuck?
I mean, it is a hard-hitting question. Do I let him kill it and then I take 6 and whatever he targets me with? I mean, I think I just have to counter it. Otherwise, he's gonna buff the dog shit out of it. And still crack my cheeks. No matter what, I'm going to get hit for whatever infect he gets from targeting that.
Does that little guy have trample?
No.
Okay.
No.
It's toxic 1. Okay.
Yep. I'm already in such a fucking spot. Yeah. This is why I fucking countered the thing, because otherwise.
Is that legit giant growth? When the hell did that come back with Bloomburrow?
That's not the Bloomburrow icon, is that?
Oh, that is the metal set. Brothers. Wait. Is it Ursus something? Maybe,
Brothers
yeah.
War?
Maybe one of those.
My dude. Hmm. Shot the sheriff here, and then if he tries to protect it, throw a counter. I think so. That'll put me at 8. 9. It puts me at 9. Oh wait, I have to play for the hexproof. Fuck.
Gotta pay your share of taxes.
Yup. Been nice a second ago. See if it goes through. Yep.
I will say so far, at least, all the normal
Motherfuck.
stuff that I've been doing has been cakewalk on the druid with the companion stuff.
Yeah, it seems like just tempering any build with the amount of like raw power makes like just normal stuff.
Yeah, getting like 600% wolf damage is just a
Yeah.
good thing.
Those tempers are like crazy.
I was
good.
right. That was AIDS. I
Is it just
knew.
resolve rot priest win the game? Is that
Yeah, it
what-
was just resolve rot
Jesus.
priest, keep giving it hexproof.
Jesus.
Which I mean,
Yeah.
I'm essentially doing the same thing. I'm just not tanking every single step.
Some people play with their phone like weirdos, so he could be doing that too. It is a like phone app,
I mean,
and it's miserable to
sounds
like.
nice.
Yeah, it's hard to grab the cards out of your hand and shit.
okay.
It sucked. I tried it for like 3 seconds and I
He's
installed it.
playing with speech to text.
I
Oh,
mean, that
God.
would make sense. Have you seen this card, Corey?
Which one?
Season of Weaving.
What's the little paws mean?
So you get 5
Paws
paws.
with them. Okay.
Yeah, and you've got return all non-land, non-token permanents.
Okay. So it's modal with paws?
Yeah.
What the fuck? That's amazing. Is that a currency you can get anywhere else? Or is it just,
no,
like,
it's
within the
just
card?
just within the card.
Okay.
It's
That's
just
pretty cool, though.
flavor. It's just like choose
Gotcha.
5 worth of value or whatever.
God, okay.
Cast non-creature spell. This creature deals 1 damage to each opponent. So this is it Spellslinger?
Is it? Yeah, is it burn slingers thingies? Probably. Is that an otter?
Yeah, that otter just got eaten by an owl.
What are you doing?
Graveyard, whenever you cast an instant or sorcery, create a 1. Okay, so that's just more otters. Yikes. Well, I
guess
made a
Ral
mistake.
is on this plane. So
Yeah,
like some
I
otters, or is it?
I assumed we'd get some Izzet decks, but
Is he?
he's an otter.
I wonder what his planeswalker type is. If it's actual Ral Zarek or like Ral Otter or some shit.
Not letting you fucking get a resolve a prowess card. Outta here.
Ziptide Rogue.
Yeah, it's annoying. Gives everything else prowess. And then makes something unblockable. I should just pass the turn and then maybe shoot the sheriff at end step, depending on what he does. Probably have to counter something here. We'll see. Got Long River and 3 steps. There's Ral.
Had a butcher show up.
Oh, it
and
just says Ral. Okay.
My singular wolf lunge killed the butcher.
Yeah.
It's just like a normal, like, I'm just clearing dungeons for the stupid renown.
Yeah.
But still, fucking 6 wolves just lunged on him and he just disappeared.
Do this shit where you just leave me with no mana. I know the deck has no lands, but 90% of the time you're flooding me out anyways.
For
I mean,
each control, oh my god, for each otter, that's
yeah.
Oh, we control an otter. Okay.
Oh great. I might be losing internet. Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Banana. Oh, you're gone.
He's gone.
Hello?
Oh, you're
Banana.
back. Banana.
Okay, I'm just hearing static and like grinding modem noises.
Grinding modem noises. Love it. Oh,
All my wolves are just running in place.
let's get the Baronaughty out.
Okay, you guys sound normal. Oh,
You sound
my
old.
entire screen exploded.
You sound totally normal.
Yeah, it was probably just the upload or the download, not the upload.
You are probably correct.
Because Comcast is garbage.
Yeah, that'll happen. Congrats on your one life.
I do love that whenever my wolves lunge, they turn into lightning.
Evolve. Do I want to let that happen? He wants to draw cards. He doesn't want me to have anything. Don't really want to let him draw cards.
Doesn't seem prudent.
Ah, fuck it. Resolve. Five. Shooting that otter, probably. Looking for something. He's not just digging and slowly chipping away with that otter. That can't be his game plan.
You don't know him. You don't know his life.
That's true, I don't.
Maybe that otter's all he has going for him right now, Nolan, and he's very sensitive about that subject.
Clearly wasn't protecting the otter. I stuff this, bounce, and just draw a bunch of cards. He will recast that for 1 mana.
Like you do.
Cast an instant sorcery spell. Create a 1/1 blue-red otter creature token with prowess. I cannot let that sit on level 3 is the issue.
We'll
I
reset
have
to level.
I have lands.
What all does weaving do?
Bounces non-token, non-land permanents.
Okay. Just like all of them?
Yeah.
Yeah, return each. Okay.
So
The fucking art for Essence Scatter.
that
So good.
is another one of them. You get a card, bud. Mocking Sprite. What you wanna bet? Dude's just got a fucking handful of shocks. Just shocks and card draws?
Would you be surprised?
No, I would not be. Anna. I immediately ate a shock. That's weird. Okay. Next turn, I will be able to weaving to get rid of his now level 3 Storm Chaser. And probably attack step while consuming ashes this otter. I'm sure he's gonna do some shenanigans here. Draw a couple cards and is it burn stuff? Resolve that. Resolve that. Gains hexproof. I don't want to let you shore up. I sure as fuck hope. You don't have another. You don't. My solution is I'm going to Season of Weaving, right? 4, 5, 6. So we'll have 2 left. Yes, and it gives me black non-token permanent to its owner's hand. Draw
Actually shows
cards.
balls on the spin thing.
Yup.
That's so good.
Now, negate Essence Scatter. But you best fucking believe. Hey buddy, are you holding up a bunch of counter magic? Sure aren't. Okay. Is there a second one of those in there? Okay. That's fine. That's so fine by me. Stuff a fairy. Only got Essence Scatter. Well, still made him discard down to sad.
Discord
just-
down.
Pulling the
He's
one
got
removal
nothing,
spell.
so I'm just gonna fucking smash this, draw cards, and have a good time.
I got peacocked. Fuck. Okay, I'm gonna go alert this entire house because of dogs here. I'll catch you guys tomorrow.
Catch you later.
Meh.
Imagine that in IRL Magic just slams the cards down full. I mean that would be real goddamn hard move. Would be great though. Okay, we jam that. I do like that idea though. I mean that's the kind of stuff that happens at our table, minus any damage to cards. There's some shenanigans occurring. Next. All attacks. Kapow! They are running out of gas, even though they've been drawn through everything. Yep, you can draw cards. That's fine. Probably something they're looking for. I want to protect it. Probably for the best. Okay. And in response to that, we just flex the land in hand and bluff the counterspell. And it worked. Now we actually have a counterspell. We actually have a counterspell that gets to do all kinds of fun stuff.
Like sit and wait.
Yeah, like choose multiple additional options if this man decides to play a spell. In which case we get to not only counter it, but copy our spell scorn. Do have to be able to protect ourselves. Draw a card. Okay, I'll resolve that, and then I can Consuming Ashes it. And I get to Surveil. Those get shipped. That did double duty for me. My turn. Deuce. That's great. On end step, I can deduce and pop the clue if he doesn't do anything silly. Working as intended. Okay, so now we will counter target spell, create a token that's a copy. Guess we could do 2 and discard, but I'll just deduce if necessary. Autopay. And now discard your card. Well, I take 2. So that means I can just do whatever.
No, take 5.
No, I take 2. Now I've got counter magic.
It takes
Oh,
two
I got
to
so much counter magic. All attacks. End turn. Nope. Alright, we got there. Do think that that's gonna be it. Okay. So. There we go. So tomorrow we're gonna be getting into the int build 7 days playthrough. We're gonna be pushing that out a little bit. Hopefully having